This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 9 and verse 13. It says, "A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing." I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Peace and salutations unto all the Akim, you brothers preaching this word in truth and in sincerity across the four corners of the earth. And shalom unto the hopeful elect, you sincere believers scattered wherever you may be. All right, this one will be is inspired off a reel I came across on Instagram shared by a beloved brother. And it's funny, but it's not, bro. Like the state of our woman, being a so-called black woman at the head, just completely out of order, wicked, loud, clamorous. And they're constantly proving brothers' points or advice. Started with apostles, elders, bishops on down. Just it's best not to not deal with the so-called black woman. You know what I'm saying? Which brothers deal who, you know what I'm saying, who they want to at the end of the day, but it's sound advice. Because if you saving yourself a lot of headaches, just stand far away. And the majority of them, man, just clamorous, big Shirleys, just out of order, just talking crazy. And you'll constantly see that, especially being on social media, where folly is set in great dignity. And you'll see that because we're in these last days, we're in these end days to where they're lovers of themselves. And again, for the majority, most part, you have nothing but folly, right? In this case, you have a street interview.
You think a man should ever tell a female how to dress?
Let me,
What I've seen here tonight?
So I'll leave that, but let me, so you got like the street interviews, which this being the case, or podcasts, or, the red pill community, or where they bring in the women, sit down at the table, like the Fresh and Fits and the various streamers or whatever, but it will show you the mindset of these women, of modern day women, and just how out of order they are, period. Especially those of the tribes, man, the Israelite women. And man, so let me grab this word clamorous. All right, it says to murmur, growl, roar, cry aloud, mourn, rage, sound, make noise, tumult, be clamorous, be disquieted, be loud, be moved, be troubled, be in an uproar. And I looked this up. The word clamorous also goes into vociferous, meaning to shout, yell, cry out. And that's majority of the Judite woman. Just loud as hell for no reason. Overzealous, for lack of better words, just doing too much. Loud as hell, big as hell. The Big Shirley prototype. Noisy. Just do, But I'm going to just go ahead and roll. And the brother had put,
You think a man should ever tell a female how to
more
dress?
wicked than the wicked.
What I've seen here
You think a man should ever tell a female how to dress?
So he posed a question. Do you ever think a man should tell a female how to dress?
What I've seen here tonight? Hell yeah. Hell no. Hell no. Hell yeah.
Why you say that?
Because would you wear that shit to church?
I do. I go to church in my living room. God damn it, I wear what I want.
But in a brick and mortar? Hell no. Hell no. So yeah, you do tell a woman what she need to be wearing when she leave the house. Just saying.
Ain't no man.
I just saying.
What?
Ain't no man telling me what to put on, and I'm married.
You see, and this is, and they wonder why the the men out there is choosing the heathen over them, or choosing any other race beside the so-called black woman, because the so-called black woman, they can't take order. They don't want to take no direction. They don't like being told what to do. They're proud, loud, obnoxious. And the same thing with the Marias out there, starting with the Ephraimites being the head of the northern kingdom as well, because it's just a variation of Eve. But this is the thing, women. Let me grab this here. Usurp authority. And at the end of the day, when you get a wife, you get it for possession. That's what the scriptures say. So if a man tells his wife to not leave a certain way at the house, she has to respect that. Okay? And really, as a man, we're not tolerating the bullshit no more. You see, and this is why brothers ain't dealing with the so-called black women like that. All right, 1 Timothy 2:12. But I suffer not a woman to teach. All right, but you have examples of that. Women try to teach scriptures or try to break down the Bible, or go over readings on TikTok or Instagram, whatever the case may be. And that's completely contrary to what the Lord set up and what the Lord said do. Nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. So really, just to be quiet, especially within with a man being in the room, or a man being over the house, just period. All right. This is 1 Timothy 2:12 in the NLT. I do not let women teach men or have authority over them. Let them listen quietly. And this so-called white woman, who could be Jake, you never know. Which to me, within this, her spirit kind of more so favors, Israelite women. But that's just my opinion, because we
You
don't.
think
We
a
don't
man
base
should ever
off,
tell a female how to dress?
Skin color.
What I've seen here tonight? Hell yeah. Hell no.
And here comes Big Shirley with a fucking, she actually gets it, man. A woman is supposed to be within her rightful place, within her rightful order. Okay, taking orders from the men, and she can actually humble herself down, and be told on what or what not to wear, and it's really out of respect for the man and also respect for herself. Okay, because you see these men out here, especially with the women, that brothers will go to the gym, and even in that, bro, it's just wicked. But you have men out there, simps, really, let their woman step out and basically a bra and panties within the gym setting. Niggas drooling all over them, and try to flaunt, try to flex their woman. Like, that shit's wicked. When really they should be at the crib, put up. And, if they're gonna be stepping out, at least cover up, like some loose hoodie, loose sweatpants, something. Not to be out there, everything out. That shouldn't be the case. Really, again, they should just be put up anyway, regardless. But we live in a society, man. But you see, our women, they don't think that way. It's pride. And pride what? Goeth before destruction. Let me grab it. This is why majority of them are in for a rude awakening. Proverbs 16:18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. You see, all that pride isn't going to get them anywhere. When really, they should be dressing in modest apparel. As the scriptures teach us, this is 1 Timothy 2:9. It says, in like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broidered hair or gold or pearls or costly array, but which becometh woman professing godliness with good works. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. All right. In the NLT, it says, 1 Timothy 2:9, and I want women to be modest in their appearance. They should wear decent and appropriate clothing and not draw attention to themselves by the way they fix their hair or by wearing gold or pearls or expensive clothes. And that's what you see within this society. You know what I'm saying? Candidly did dressed women, provocative women within their apparel, provoking, you know what I'm saying, men to show them attention and really just be attention seekers within and without Instagram, period. Let me grab that word modest. It says, having moderate self-regard, restrained by a sense of propriety or humility. Goes also into keeping due measure, sober, gentle, temperate, measure, manner, not improper or lewd, pure in thought and conduct, or says of female attire, not gaudy or showy, not excessive or extreme. Yeah, just not doing too much. But here it is. You got these big Shirley. No. You know, can't tell me what to, you know. and the audacity, bro. The audacity. Looking the way you look. Hey, like Kevin Samuel will take a page out of Kevin Samuel's book. Hit the A gap like a motherfucker. But have the audacity to tell a man you can't tell me what to wear. Let me look at that word gaudy. Showy, tastelessly rich, joyfully festive, large, ornamental bead and a rosary full of trickery. Yeah, just doing too much, essentially. Too showy, just showing off their bodies too much. Just wicked. Let me grab just one more. All right. This is Isaiah. Yep. Isaiah 32:9. And I'll replay the clip, man, because it's funny, but it's not. Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless woman, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. And these women who don't want to fall in order to their man, or those that claim that they don't need a man, those are the main ones that are going to be getting judged in times to come and crying out for a man in them days. Because it's going to be known then that, the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua are going to be likened unto that gold. All right. And they're going to be that defense. Why? Because they're going to be defended from getting that defense from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And they're going to be more precious than fine gold. And women are going to realize that, the men were the prize at the end of the day. It says, tremble, Isaiah 32:11, tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Let me roll this back one more time.
Yeah. Hell no. Hell yeah.
And let me just look at the comments real quick.
Because would you wear that shit to church?
I do. I go to church in my living room. God damn it, I wear what I want.
With leprous hair. Look at, oh man. I'm not even gonna go in too much.
But in a brick and mortar? Hell no. Hell no. So yeah, you do tell a woman what she need to be wearing when she leave the house. Just say it.
And that's the thing. It's one thing when you're within the crib, with your husband, with your band. You could. It's between the confines of your house. That's that man's privacy, that man's possession. He, you know what I'm saying, how he pleases and how he wants his woman to, you know what I'm saying, please him and how she looks. That's But especially coming out the house, a woman is not supposed to be dressing in that giddy, showy attire. And that's exact. She has a point, you know? She's on point.
I just said.
What?
Ain't no man telling me what to put on, and I'm married.
You think a man should ever tell a
So let me just scroll through these comments. White lady's husband is a lucky guy. It says, this dude said, I see 3 women claiming to be married, but only one with a ring. And that's the so-called white woman in the middle. All right, it says, I love that she wasn't afraid to voice her opinion regardless of what the majority said. Yeah, this brother said, embarrassing, just loud, strong, and wrong. That's right, clamorous. Buddy said, get you a white girl. Yep, ladies, listen to your husband. Be soft, be agreeable, be a lady. And, man. This brother said, it's always the ones with the biggest backs. And if that ain't the truth, it's sad. Some people get it. Protect this white queen. Which, queen, the word queen within itself, look it up, it has a dark meaning behind it. That's why we don't even use that. If anything, should be princess over a queen. But that's basically it. Talking about Mater. All black women not like this, just saying. But hey, this is what gets put out there, bro. You know? Yep, and this brother said, but this is why black women are the least married statistically, shaking my head. And that's what it is, man. So, hey, Lord willing is edifying and exhorting unto you again, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechak Wadash. Double honors again to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. Shalom, wa, kwam yasharala, wa, abba, soon.